So just taking a few moments to allow the mind to drop into the body. And sensing into what is here with you as you arrive. Noticing what kind of a body you're finding yourself in. Sleepy, alert, hot, cold. And feeling the points of contact with the body and the surfaces it's resting on. Checking you're comfortable. Would a little wriggle or a jiggle or an adjustment be beneficial? You have a nice strong back but a soft front. Legs uncrossed. Hands resting by the sides or in the lap, or if you're lying down, just making sure that your back is comfortable. And noticing what kind of a mind you're finding yourself in. If there's any turbulence in the mind, or if the mind is inclined to be quite still. Remembering whatever you're experiencing is okay. Seeing if you can gift yourself with just that sense of allowing whatever your starting point is this morning. And opening up the senses gently so that you're aware of what you can hear, what you can see. And setting your intention, maybe simply to be mindful. And then allowing your awareness to just land in the heart area for a moment. And checking in with what is motivating you, what has brought you to this practice. And noticing as you're sitting here how beautifully the body is breathing itself. Becoming aware of the flow, the rhythm, the sensations of breath. In the chest, the belly, the nostrils, the back. And beginning to rest your attention on the in and the out breath. And you can bring in counting to 3 or 4 if that helps, or use the phrase breathing in, breathing out. And you'll become aware that the mind drifts. Just noticing when this happens, where you've drifted to, with interest, with curiosity. Nothing wrong, this is just what minds do. Maybe you can label gently where you found yourself. Future, past, distraction, planning. remembering, analyzing. And then without any judgment, gently bringing your awareness back to the next breath, back to the next moment. So every breath is a new beginning, and every exhale, every out-breath, a complete letting go. And noticing particularly how it feels when you breathe out. So on the next in-breath, maybe allowing yourself to have a nice long sigh and an audible exhale. And enjoying the way the body lets go when we breathe out. Noticing how the shoulders drop, how the chest opens and the belly softens. How the body releases the breath and lets go. And how maybe we can learn a little from the wisdom of the body and begin to let go of the habits that we have of automatically engaging with every passing thought and come to settle. Expanding out from the breath to the breathing body and taking in the whole of the body from the tip of the toes all the way up to the top of the head. Just allowing this warm glow of awareness to bring the body alive, inhabiting every pore, every muscle, every bone, every organ. Allowing awareness to fill up the body. And gently becoming aware of any tingles, throbs, aches, glows, pangs, twangs, tickles, heat, coolness, tightness, or lightness. And resting awareness on sensation. Remembering that while we're feeling our bodies, we're far less likely to be caught up in thinking, because the body is always in the present moment. Gently nudging the awareness back to the physical body, to the energetic body, when we find we're lost in thinking. Just opening up to sensation once again and resting our awareness there. Allowing our center of gravity to drop a little lower, a little deeper into the body, and experiencing the unconditional support of the ground beneath us, holding us safely in place. So the mind is resting in the body, and the body is resting, supported by the ground and in space. And opening our awareness further now, so that we're aware of our surroundings and aware of how it is to sit in this space, just as we are. So there's nothing to change or fix, nothing to do, nowhere to go, nothing to achieve. And just opening up our awareness to this moment, just as it is. And noticing how it feels to be free, not even to have a mindfulness support, to simply be. Just allowing our awareness to rest on whatever is there in this moment. And when you notice the mind drifting, then opening up to the sounds around you and allowing them to support you in being present. So allowing the sounds almost as if they're sensations or notes in a musical score to begin to hold your awareness. High sounds, low sounds, swishes, bangs, creaks, voices. And noticing the tone, the pitch, the frequency, the duration. Rather than getting too lost in the story of what is causing the sound. How is it to just rest on the raw sounds as they present themselves? Remembering that we can only ever hear sounds in the present moment. So the sounds become our anchor into the here and now, our place to return to when the mind drifts. And noticing if we can open up to the symphony of sound that's around us. All these different subtle or loud sounds. Bringing our beginner's mind to whatever is there. And as we begin to draw this practice to an end, just taking a moment to appreciate the time that we've taken out for ourselves, this little island of peace in a busy day. Maybe acknowledging what an act of self-care or self-love practice is. And how there's always a wider benefit, as anything that's helping us or benefiting us will also be rippling out into the world in ever widening circles. When you hear the sound of the bell, slowly beginning to perhaps do a little movement like a wriggling of fingers or toes. Maybe you feel you'd like to have a roll of shoulders or a stretch.